So today, lads, we're going to be talking, unfortunately, about the Sophie Cunningham situation. And again, hopefully, I mean this. I really mean this. That hopefully, it's not. This is not something we have to continue to report on. Hopefully, we can talk about ball. And as much as look, you'll see in this channel, I'll be covering these things. There's also a lot of basketball being covered. There's a lot of basketball here being covered. So, yeah, hopefully we can start covering a lot more basketball topics and not talk about this one. And again, this is a topic that really annoyed me at the time, and there was a reason why I didn't make a video on a few days ago. People were like demanding me make a video, and I've said it, by the way, in some videos. I've said it by like in some videos, like that. Sophie, the reason why I didn't talk about the Sophie Cunningham situation and the reason why I mentioned it in videos is because if you actually read the lawsuit, this is what the lawsuit was. There is a person who is suing somebody who works for the Phoenix Mercury. And in the lawsuit, as like a part of the lawsuit is that this person they're suing actively tried to basically sabotage the workplace. And as part of the sabotage, apparently this person trying to sabotage the workplace started a rumor that Sophie Cunningham had a relationship with the CEO of the Suns. So, the person who started a rumor was being sued and part of it was because he started that rumor. And it was in the lawsuit that it was a rumor. I mentioned this plenty of times. It is in writing that it's a rumor. But people literally cut out the line of what the rumor was, not saying, basically, I can't remember, I'm paraphrasing, but it was like he went around telling everybody. And then the line that Sophie Cunningham had the Sophie Cunningham line. Like that was it. And they cut out everything except the line and then just said it as fact and was like, this is part of the, lawsuit. That part of the lawsuit is they're trying to have Sophie Cunningham sued as part of the lawsuit. No, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And Sophie Cunningham had to respond. I'm deeply saddened by recent false accusations made against me by Gene Traylor, someone I don't know and have never met. Let me be clear, statements are untrue and extremely hurtful. I'm here to compete, play basketball at the highest level, and win for my team of fans, while inspiring other women that they can do anything they ever dream of becoming. I hold myself to the highest integrity, and my values are what guide me on and off the court. In media reporting this, I've always spoken the truth and been transparent about any press inquiry. In this instance, it feels irresponsible that I was never asked for comment before the accusation for several clickbait stories went to print. I will not let this untrue gossip take my focus away from what is important to me, which is basketball, my supportive team, and my fans. But like just like everything in this situation, there are two things we know. There is selective. You can. It is not no place for hate. You cannot say no place for hate. There has to be an asterisk. There has to be an asterisk, and the asterisk has to be unless it's a Fever player. Unless it's a Fever player, then it's fine to hate on them. But only if you're a rival fan. If you are a Fever fan, it's okay to hate on them. If people believe it's a Fever fan, just like Natasha Howard's situation, then it's bad. Nothing matters. And people are like, oh, what is Caitlin Clark? Caitlin Clark can stop this. The only way Caitlin Clark can stop this, I'm not joking, the only way Caitlin Clark can stop this whole thing is by retiring from the WNBA, moving to Antarctica, and never turning on her phone again. And also Connor McCaffrey and her entire family and all the Indiana Fever players move to Antarctica, Sophie Cunningham as well, and never turn on their phone again. That's the only way to stop this, because it's bullying. It is bullying. And by the way, if you guys don't know about these things, the lawsuit is the lawsuit. The lawsuit's there. Somebody put out a snippet of a lawsuit, lied about the lawsuit. The original snippet said basically, oh, she's mentioned in the lawsuit, and it showed that it was a rumor. But these people, and by the way, these are the same people that pushed the lie that Angel Reese had a certain animal chance at her that the WNBA are investigating. So the WNBA will investigate a Twitter rumor. A Twitter rumor started, and by the way, I'm not saying nothing happened in the crowd. I'm saying what was accused on Twitter did not happen. What was accused did not happen. I'm not saying nothing happened because I wasn't there, but I'm saying this very specific thing, the start of the investigation, did not happen. And then those same people spread a rumor of a lie. They spread a lie about Sophie Cunningham so wide and far that it becomes fact. Just like, again, we saw on ESPN and journalists, the lie about Fever fans making specific noise at Angel Reese got spread so far and so wide that it became fact. It got spread so far and wide that it became fact. Just like this, it became spread so far and so wide that it became fact. By the same people that controlled the WNBA. These Twitter accounts seem to control the WNBA. And like, I mean, to be fair, according to Natasha Howard's wife, comparing Natasha Howard to Alyssa Smith is a racial slur. Like, it's mad. It's all mad. And the fact is, there are very real people that are the consequences of this. And by the way, nobody's in the right. Like, no, the people that are taking personal shots at any of the Fever players are in the wrong over a basketball game. But like, everybody knows they're in the wrong. But the difference is that apparently sports fans are in the wrong for being sports fans. No matter who says what, if it's perceived the wrong way, it's a Fever fan. Like, it could be somebody who literally has who their logo is an Aces logo, but then it's Fever fans pretend to be Aces fans. It's like, it's mad. It's just mad. And then there's a real person who has had a rumor of the Phoenix Suns CEO having an affair with her. A lie, a complete lie, that got mentioned in a lawsuit because they are suing the person who started the lie, who started the rumor. They are suing the person who started the rumor and using that rumor as part of the reason they're being sued. Is now seen as fact, and journalists are saying that it happened. Because of what? These Twitter people that want to say that Fever fans are bad. No, it's not. This is bullying of players. They are bullying players. Not only that, they're not only bullying players, they're bullying players enough that it's becoming that their personal lives is being widespread. And the stuff they've said about Sophie Cunningham, and I get it. You don't have to like Sophie Cunningham, but you have to at least be a decent person. And the reality is that as much as some fans of every team are not decent people, these are not fans. Just like when we say the Fever, the people aren't fans, the people that are using Caitlin Clark's name to spread hate. These people are not fans. These are not basketball fans. These are bullies. Simply put, these are bullies. And anyone who says anything different is wrong. Anyone who goes against them is wrong. We've seen it with them all pretty much bullying Quita off the internet. These people are bullies. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the WNBA, instead of standing up to the bullies, are letting the bullies control the league. That's it. These people are bullies. These people get joy from running a player offline. These people get joy from this. This is awful. These people are bullies. That's all it is. But anyway, yeah. There's no other way to say this. They want to run Sophie Cunningham offline. Their goal is not to stop racism in the WNBA. Their goal is to run Caitlin Clark off. Like, that's the fact. That's a fact.